Hello friends, my name is Himanshu, and in this video I am going to tell you that how you can create a very good attendance sheet. So here I've got the name and the employee ID. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to combine these two cells, merge into one, do the central alignment, and the same format I'm going to apply over here as well. So format painter, use the format painter, click over there and mention employee ID. Fine. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to create the date. So let's say I'm creating it for the month of February 2019. So the date is 1st of Feb 2019. I want this to be dragged up till 28th of Feb, of course. So either you can drag it like this, or another good option is you may go to home and go for fill, then go to series. From here consider row, step value is gonna be 1 and the stop value I'm going to mention 28th of Feb 2019, and it's going to drag it over there. Similarly, equal to, I'm going to take this particular cell reference and going to convert the format into weekday, because here I want weekday, that is it's going to be Sunday, Monday or Tuesday. So for this DT, go to this number format, go to custom, type 4 times D. It's going to represent the day, so it's going to be the first one is a Friday. Go up till the last to this particular cell, do the selection up till here, Control R, so you will get to see this. Now this hash is coming because the width is small, so if I'm going to increase the width, that problem is going to be solved. However, doing it individually may take time, so click over here and double click anywhere, so you can see this problem has been solved. Now the next thing is to do a bit of formatting, so selecting this complete data, converting this into all border option. The next thing is to convert this into headings, so selecting this, converting this into bold, then there it is, and the text color is going to be white. Also the alignment, I'm giving the center and mid alignment. Okay, so we are done with the format part. Now the next thing is going to be the salary, and this one is going to be merge and center, format. Rest of the format also I need to do, so I'm going to convert this into, okay, fine. Now copy this particular format and do the double click so that you can apply it multiple times, and click wherever you want this to be done. Okay, so that much is fine. Escape button, do the selection once again, and all border once again. Okay, so here it is salary, here it's going to be detail of total number of absent, it's going to be leave. Okay, this one I don't want to convert into merge and center, so here what I'm going to do, total working days, and here I am going to mention that how many working days are there. In order to do that or establish that, I'm going to use the function which is network days, a very good function. So here I'm going to apply network days. Now the start date, I'm going to select this particular cell, the first one, comma, and then I need to mention the end date, so which is this one. Okay, rather than network days, you can apply network days.intl international. The function is similar, start date, end date. Here you will have to give the weekend option. So weekend, okay, sorry, I have not given the end date, so this is the end date, comma, and then the weekend option. So everywhere it's not Saturday Sunday off. uh, in your company, if it is Monday or Tuesday, you can select accordingly. However, I'm selecting the Saturday Sunday only, so select Saturday Sunday. The index number for that is 1. Fine. If you have got the list of holidays, you can select the list of holidays separately. However, that much is sufficient, and enter. So if I'm going to remove all the Saturday and Sunday in the month of February, so total working days is going to be 20. So whatever calculation we need to do, it will be on the based on 20. Now there are three categories that I'm considering for the employee, that is absent, leave, and present. So I'm considering that in a single month, each and every employee is eligible to take 2 leaves, not more than that. If they have taken more than 2 leaves, then that need to be considered, that will not be paid. And if it is absent, means it is unwanted leave, then definitely it will not be paid. Okay, so here it is 1st Feb. What I'm going to do in this particular cell, means the first cell, I'm going to create few conditions. So I'm going to click on data, we'll go to data validation, because I'm going to create the list, and the list is going to be very simple one: P for present, capital L for leave, and A for absent. That's it. So you can see this list is coming, and accordingly they can do the selection. I'm going to go to home tab and do the center alignment. Now next thing I'm going to do is to provide few conditional formatting in order to look things good. Let's say for leave I want the color yellow, for absent red color, and for present I want a green color to come. So here is the cell, go to home and then go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules equal to, and the first thing that I'm going to mention is P, and for P I'm mentioning, let's say, green fill. Then again I have selected this particular cell, go to conditional formatting once again, go to equal to, and here I'm mentioning, let's say, L. For L I want to give yellow color. Then I'm going to conditional formatting equal to option, and here I'm mentioning, let's say, A for absent, and it's going to be a red color, so which is already there. Okay, let's say if I do the selection of P or L, so accordingly it is coming. Right now I'm deleting all this and simply do the copy and paste it in the rest of the document, so that this formatting and conditional part can be applied to this complete data. Okay, so Control V. Fine. Now if you are I'm into this particular cell, and you can see these options are coming, and these are working also. That's fine. Okay, now the next thing is about the calculation. Now here, let's say the salary, I will create it randomly. So here you will not have to do anything, you will have to simply write the salary of the individual candidates. Here you will have to calculate the absent. So in order to do that, I'm going to apply a countif function. In a countif as a range, I'm going to do the selection of this particular range. Okay, and in this, what I'm looking for, let's say, A. That's fine, and close the bracket, and currently it's coming 0 because there is no absent which has been selected. But let's say from here, if I'm going to do the selection of A, you can see 1 is coming. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to drag it over this complete data. Then I need to count the total number of leaves. So here again I'm going to apply the countif function. I'm going to do the selection of this data once again, comma, and here I'm going to mention within inverted comma L. Fine. Now here total working days I need to calculate. Total working days it's 20, and here the salary is being mentioned of the individual candidates. Let's say for the sake of make things easy, I am written 18,000 is the salary for the first candidate, and here I need to do the calculation of total the salary that this particular candidate is supposed to get. So if he is present for 20 days complete, so he must get the salary of 18,000. Okay, now the present calculation is going to be very easy, because again I can apply simply a countif function, and I can mention their p, and accordingly it will give me total number of present days. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another column over here. I'm going to merge this and going to mention present. Okay, again I'm going to apply this countif function, then this particular range, comma, in a bracket I'm going to mention p, and there it is. Now there is another thing in the leave. I have told that it should not be greater than 2, means a candidate is eligible for 2 leaves, not more than that. So here if it is coming 20 the total working days, so simply you can subtract this with 2. Okay, wait a minute. Minus 2, no need to worry, it is coming as a date format, so convert this into general format, so it will come. Okay, so here it is 18. So total number of days that the candidate need to be present is 18. If he is present for 18 days, then he is getting the complete salary. Okay, in the next phase few of the calculation is been required, and for the sake of make things easy, I'm going to do the entry in the first data. Okay, so now I have made few entries, and here initially I have subtract with 2, because 2 leaves will be considered, but I'm going to remove this. I'm going to keep it 20 only, that would be fine. And now the calculation would be like if the particular employee is present for complete 20 days, all the working days, then he must get the complete salary, or otherwise on a day basis. And day is not going to be calculated by dividing it by 20, but rather 28, because it is being always calculated by total number of days in a month. So it should be, first of all, our target is to get the total number of working days. So how we are going to calculate this? So present is going to be there, of course. Now leave, if it's going to be more than 2, then 2 will be considered. However, if it is 2 or less than 2, then whatever amount is there in the cell, that will be considered. Absent, we will not consider anything. So for this I'm going to apply, let's say, sum. Number 1 is going to be this one for sure. Now this one is based on condition, so as a number 2 I'm going to apply if this particular cell value is less than and equal to 2, then this cell value will be considered, or otherwise 2 will be considered. Because let's say if the candidate has taken 4 leaves but only for 2 leaves, he would be getting the salary, not for the rest of the things. So that's it, bracket close and enter. Okay, we need to give 2 brackets, but that's fine. So it's coming 18. So 16 plus 2, 18. So, and if I'm going to drag it here, you can see 17 plus 1, 18 once again. Let's say if I will increase the absent over here, you can see. So this is how the calculation of total number of working days going to be. And here you can see 2 days salary need to be deducted from here and so on. Okay, however, I'm going to drag it over here in this complete data. And the next thing is the salary that the particular candidate is supposed to get. I have created 2 columns, salary deduction and then the salary credited. Now how much of salary has been deducted? So in order to calculate this, first we need to get the salary based on days. So this is very easy to get. The complete salary divided by number of days in a month. So in this particular case it is 28, so I have given 28, and it's giving me so that much amount. So because it's giving too many dot values, so I'm going to apply a round function, and the number of digit that I'm looking for is 0. Okay, so the on a daily basis this particular individual is getting 643. Now how much of salary need to be deducted is based on that how many days are less than 20. So here it is 18, let's say. So how we are going to calculate? Now this particular amount multiplied by, in a bracket, I'm going to take 20 subtract by this one, bracket close, enter. So this is the deducted amount, and similarly we are going to get the deducted amount for each and every individual. Let's say this particular individual salary is 24,000, and here I'm going to get the deducted amount. Now the salary credited is going to be definitely this particular subtracted by salary deducted and that much amount. Going to drag it, and we are going to get the salary which is going to be credited. So this is how you can create an attendance sheet. Apart from this, when you are because this data has been represented horizontally, so set your cursor over here and go to view and click on freeze pen and freeze it. So if we are moving into this direction, you will be able to see the candidate name also, and where you are going downwards, if it's a long list, then it's going to be freeze as well. So this is a simple approach and very useful one also in order to create an attendance sheet. Hope this is useful to you, and if you like the videos, kindly like this, and also please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.